Rotary Mix Productions.
What's up guys, Ethan here. Just fixing up this video on, I'm just gonna try and make this one quick and short. I explained that last video really terribly, so it wasn't even entertaining. I don't know why I did that, but I don't know. I should have just tried to do the most simplistic, basic explanation of how things work and whatnot. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. That's pretty much enough boring stuff to talk about. There's not really any need for me to talk about that kind of stuff in that last video. Probably just bored people. I didn't even explain it well. I'm not like some amazing mathematician. I've gone to school for calculus and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I didn't need to bore you guys with that information. So let's get to something that everyone actually wants to see. So first of all, check it. Sorry, lighting's terrible, but that's what you want to see. I tell you, that's a half-built rotary right there. You want to see how that's put together, don't you? Oh yeah. So yeah, I just brought this into the garage just last week. Had some friends come over. You haven't even seen it like this, so it's painted. This hasn't been shown in videos. There's a whole lot actually done to this chassis. A lot more than it looks like. Let's get started with the videos. All the videos I've taken of me building this engine. You probably really want to see those. So let's get to it. I think we're gonna start with ports, since that's what most of the work to this engine was. Maybe I'll show some cleaning in this video as well, but let's cut to it. All right, what's up guys? So I've got my pieces to my motor right here, and I've got my porting template, and I'm gonna first try out doing the ports myself on the old parts, so if I mess up I don't screw anything up. But I'm gonna first try it out on this guy, and then we can try it out on the nicer rotor housing. So let's check this out. So first things first is this is the template. It's held in by two dowel or in the corners, and basically this just gives us a guide of how big we want to cut this guy out. So take a Sharpie, you slide these guys off. And basically just cut this guy out. So let's see what we can do. So as you can see, it's going pretty smoothly. Over here, I've cleared most of the brown out. It's at the very edge, which is probably what I want to do. Because basically you rough it out with a really rough bit, and then you're able to shape it with a nice smooth bit or a sanding bit. And as far as I'm aware, the way this works is I'm supposed to smooth this out all the way out to here. I don't want to actually cut like a straight edge into this. I actually want to feather it. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm slowly feathering it out, and I'm just gonna leave a nice little edge for everything so I can go in with a sanding bit and get it really nice and smooth. And I don't want to go too far out. I know I can go farther out. This is a very mild port, but it's better to go small, because we can't put metal back. So if I decide I need to go bigger, I can always go bigger, do some more research online. But I feel like this is a good spot to start out at. And this is actually going by pretty easy. I'm just doing this with a hand drill. And yeah, I'm not having too many problems with it so far. So let's just keep at it. So we're at this point. It's kind of hard to see, you know. So basically what we've got is we've got this airlet right here, and air comes in and it flows right into the engine. It's nice and smooth. There's no rough edges anywhere. I've tapered all of the edges all around the port. So it's good to go as far as I'm aware. I still haven't cut it out completely to its maximum size. As you can see, they're still brown, but that's because you now take something nice and fine like a sandpaper instead of a die grinder. So as you, I don't know if it's hard to see, but I've got a little bit of chatter edges here, and I can completely take those out with the sandpaper and make a nice clean transition instead of trying to do it with that very rough rudimentary tool. Mr. Kyle.
What's up, Ethan? That's nice Mexi stash you got going there.
Thank you. I trim it, or no, what was I gonna say? I brush it daily.
That's sexy.
Do you do it with a fine comb?
Ethan?
Yeah, no, I do it
Just
with
so you know, you're
with a
getting-
toothbrush.
You're getting stuff all over Dad's stuff.
This
Wait,
is mine.
you do it with a
That's
toothbrush?
yours?
Yeah. What? Yes,
It's not like
I
your
comb
toothbrush.
I comb my Mexi stash with a toothbrush.
Is it like a dedicated
Yeah.
toothbrush?
No,
That's really
You do it with your regular toothbrush? That's gross.
I'm totally joking. That's gross. That's gross in both ways. Who brushes their Mexi stash with a
Sage
toothbrush?
probably does.
Haha. All right, hello everyone. So I've got the engine, or I've got that little port bored out pretty good. There's a little bit of chatter on the edges. Otherwise, I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied, and I think I can do it on the standard one. I'll show you real quick. All right, so here we go. I've got the edges bored out really nice. It's a nice smooth slope that goes into the intake port. I've beveled the edges on the outside and on the inside right here. That's basically the concept around this, as far as I'm aware, is getting just the airflow. So instead of flowing and hitting this abrupt edge and just, it has like a nice streaming flow. So that's what I've done here, and it looks pretty good. The only thing I have to complain about, if it zooms in, come on bud, is these little edge chatter marks right here. I could probably sand those out and get them out, but since this is just a test engine, I'm not even gonna, it's not worth my time. But I am relatively confident after doing this one that I can do the other one, and I believe I can do it better. Alright guys, so that'll probably be the end of the video. I don't want to make these too long. I'll make a part 2 for this, you know, just simple, just some porting that I did. There was a lot of porting on this engine, so I'm sorry if a lot of the video is just me porting, but that stuff does take a long time. I'm actually still porting some stuff. The intake manifold does have to be port matched up to all the custom ports I made for the engine. So unfortunately that is a lot of the work I've done and I'm still doing on the engine. But I mean, I've got lots of projects coming, such as Koyo radiators in, you know, Mishimoto intercooler, we got our Dutchworks, however you want to say that. Fuel pump is in. I've got a whole box of wiring I gotta do, because I don't know if I've said this, but I'm doing a Haltech Elite 750 on this, so I've got to do all of the wiring for the harness. I got all the shrink wrap and all of the lining, and it's going to be a lot of work. So don't worry, got lots of stuff to do. I've got speakers, I've got headlights for my Dodge Dakota that I picked up, so I have a tow vehicle. Just lots of little stuff, so don't worry, things are coming. I'm already working on the second video. Hopefully I can get 2 videos out this week. That'd be awesome. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.